5 years ago, Claire Lomas was told she'd never walk again after she broke her neck, punctured her lung and damaged her spinal cord in a horse riding accident.
Yet despite her injuries, she hopes a special robotic suit will help her complete the London Marathon in April.
I was on the cross-country part of the event and the woodland track split into two. My horse got his eye on the kind of wrong way and just a misunderstanding really. Clipped his shoulder on the tree, which flung me into the tree and left me paralysed from the chest down. The suit's basically got joints on my knee, ankle and hip. It's got sensors, so when you tilt your pelvis, sensors where you are and that you want to step, and also weight shift. So it's kind of getting everything right, and you walk with crutches. I have no sensation from my chest down, and it's knowing where your legs are, and trusting your legs are there and getting that balance so that your legs can hold you up. It's not like walking, it's like one step and then you stop and you're like, yeah, you want to keep going. There's a lot to get used to because it's spinal injuries, you know, they're so sudden, everything changing, you feel like every door's been slammed in your face and you've got to kind of build on that, so it does take quite a long time, and you know, it's 5 years on now and a lot's happened in that time, and since then I've met Dan, my husband, had Maisie. You know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't tough, and it was tough, but it's got to come from you, and you know, it's only time that can make that happen.
Claire is with us, along with husband Dan and beautiful one-year-old Maisie, who's been fantastic this morning, hanging out, keeping herself entertained. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for coming in. So, you said spinal injuries are very sudden, and 1 minute you're fit, healthy, talented horse rider, and then paralysed from the chest down. You said it takes a long time, and in 5 years a lot has changed, but how dark was it for you, and how long did it take before you came out of that darkness?
Yeah, the first 2 years were really difficult, and you know, luckily I never got depressed for too long, and I've had a lot of support in the 5 years since my accident, so I've never really had the chance to get too down. I've got too many people behind me kicking my backside to carry on, so you know, I've been extremely lucky. But yeah, you know, there were dark days, and you just fight through them and finding new goals and things to do. And
determined probably to prove everyone wrong. When did you first find out about this bionic suit?
It'll be about 2 years ago I first heard of it, and I was nagging for them to get it in this country, and anyway, achieved that in January. It came over here to the Cyclone Plus clinic where I'm training, so since then it's left me quite a tight time for the marathon though.
What does it feel like, Claire, when you put that suit on and that sensation of being upright and walking again? What is that like for you? Because I know you haven't got feeling in your legs.
Yeah, it's very challenging.
Here comes Maisie.
Yeah, it's very challenging. You know, it's hard because I can't feel my legs, so I don't know where they are, and trusting them that they are going to take your weight. But it just, you know, going to take time and repetition from doing it. So it's just a lot of hard work over the next few weeks.
And you're doing the marathon to raise money for a cause that's actually very dear to my heart too, spinal injury.
Yeah, I'm doing it for spinal research. When I was in hospital, I saw, you know, a lot of people worse off than me, like I said, with the support I've had. And, you know, I'm a back injury, so I've got use of my arms, and there's a lot of people that haven't got that. So, you know, I want to raise as much as I can for spinal research.
Well done for taking on the challenge. What a challenge it's going to be. You talk about the support network. I'm sure Dan is instrumental in that. Are you going to be there every step of the way for the marathon?
I'm afraid not every step of the way.
He's going to be too long.
No, because I'm working, so I'll take what days off I can. And
you must be so
there
proud of her.
Oh, I'm very proud of her. She's done amazingly, not just with her walking in the robot, but with all her fundraising and everything that's gone before to get the money for this. So she's worked very hard for it.
How has this changed family life at home? What are the differences that you've seen? And there are obviously more things that you guys can do as a family.
Yeah, at the moment, around the house, it's not going to make a huge difference, but when we go out, social events, weddings and things like that, it's going to be a massive difference for Claire being at the same height as everyone.
And you met after the accident, didn't you? It was something out on a speed dating.
Yeah, you know, it was on the internet dating site, and yeah, I've split up with my boyfriend about 8 months after my accident. So he couldn't really accept the accident, and it just was the best thing to do. And yeah, things have changed a bit since then.
You actually put, didn't you, on your profile that you were in a wheelchair and thought that nobody would...
Yeah, no, I did. You know, I was very low in confidence at the time, and yeah, best thing I've done, really.
And Maisie's competing for the first steps, isn't she?
That's it. Yeah, we're having a bit of a race, and we're about level now, but I think she'll overtake. She's young and she'll learn quicker than me.
Oh, she's beautiful. You've done incredibly well. Fantastic to meet you.
I just got one question.
Go on.
I'd like celebrities to walk with me and wonder if you two would join me for a mile.
I'm not a celebrity myself, but my good friend Dan, far well known, will come and walk some of it with you. How's that?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, a mile, you say?
Well, yeah, it depends how long, or just for like an hour or so.
We'll come and join you.
Yeah, it'd be our pleasure.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Best of luck with you. Thanks for bringing little Maisie in.
I'm going to get in training myself now, I think.
I'm not agreed to there, hey?